Let's see if he can take down any production buildings. Mines have been doing C so much good in this game because they just killed another control group of Zerglings. Now the Defilers in, and Great doesn't have any backup troops coming towards C's natural expansion, and that is a huge problem because he's just going to lose his grip now. I think basically the only thing he had left was a Defiler, and he used that just to throw down a couple more Dark Swarms and come down with some more troops. Finally getting in some reinforcements, but he's going to be met by a huge mech army in the middle as he makes his way to the natural expansion from C. As you can see, he's coming down right now, being met by a huge army from C. There's going to lay the mines all over the place, and Great is just going to have to keep focusing on those mines, because if he doesn't, he's just going to keep bashing his head into a wall now. Coming down with all of his Hydras, the siege tank's perfect range to take out the Hydras though, melting them even though they have +3 carapace and +2 spines, not fully upgraded, but now Great, oh man, Great I think is on the back foot. Even though he still has the 3 o'clock, he's not going to have anything to defend that soon. I don't even think he has any Guardians. Okay, he has few Guardians left to defend that, but those are going to go down soon enough to these heavily upgraded Goliaths. Yep, the Goliaths taking down the Guardians. Great not paying complete attention to that, trying to pick off as many Goliaths as he can, but not able to get the economic harassment that he needs to do with those Goliaths, with those Guardians rather, because of the Goliaths. But okay, C forced to lift off one of his bases, and I think he lifted off, yeah, he lifted off the 6 o'clock too, so Great did a pretty good job there of keeping C from mining a bit longer. As he's taking the 9 o'clock position again, Great taking that 9 o'clock, and wow, Great, I think producing this many Zerglings is not doing a whole lot for him, but I see why he's doing it. He's trying to save up gas for the Defilers and stuff like that. But yeah, he's just got to keep on constant pressure. He is keeping on the pressure best he can while sacrificing so many Zerglings here. Look at all the tanks on the high ground for C, just destroying the Zerglings to try to run up. Another drop for C at this 9 o'clock base, so taking that this soon might have been a bad decision for Great. Of course, he needed that base anyway, but now I think C will be able to take that base. I think he will take that base soon enough, and even though he has no mining, down here, confused Scourge. Scourge tried to take out that Science Vessel, didn't quite work out for it. But more consume, plenty of Zerglings out for Great. He still has plenty of minerals in the tank, whole lot of minerals in the tank, so that's why he's producing so many Zerglings, because even though there are mines everywhere, it's still worth it to get, even if you break in with one control group of Zerglings, it's going to be worth it to make C lift up all of his buildings. Perfect line of tanks protecting that 6 o'clock. Kind of bizarre to see, but now I think Great has amassed, both these guys are about the same population, but I think C, he has the mech going his way. Fully upgraded mech, which he is right now, fully upgraded mech is so powerful. And I'm not sure if Great's going to be able to do anything against it. He's just not keeping, he's not getting the pincer attacks that he needs to get done. C has positioned himself so well with these tanks, it's just almost impossible to break at this point. More Plague Vultures as Great pushes forward, Sauron zerging his way into that tank line. He is going to be able to take out all these tanks, just a matter of time, but still, he's just losing so much in the process here, not going his way. Coming in with a single Overlord a little bit late to find the mines and everything like that, but yeah, Great is Sauron zerging right now. He's just rally pointing all of his troops from every hatchery, building a hatchery right next to one of the bases from C that C is attacking with a single SCV. That's silly. Very silly. But now, Great just pushing in non-stop with piecemeal Zerglings, just trying to drag as many mines as he can so he can clear out the area and just overwhelm C, but it's not working so far. The longer he keeps it on, though, and if he keeps that 9 o'clock base a little bit longer, he is going to be able to do it. But okay, he's running out of mining. He's going to be running out of gas too. So that's why he's taking this base down here, trying to get rid of C's options of mining, keep those vultures away from laying mines. But oh wait, man, this is a long game. But C still not able to mine at that natural expansion down at the 5 o'clock, as Great dropping more troops down that are being completely obliterated by the troops on the high ground. C's positioning in this game has just been top-notch. As he's fighting back the Zerglings. Zerglings don't do very well against Goliaths at all, as you can tell. Another Dark Swarm just the wrong time, it seems, for Great, though. Not getting in there where he needs to be, the Dark Swarm. Now he's getting in close and personal with those tanks to take them out. That hatchery did come up. I thought the Great might cancel that, but he didn't. Let's see if he can go down with some troops to defend that. If he does, he might actually be in a great position. He just lost his 9 o'clock. But if he can take that 1 5 o'clock base down there, which I think he's trying to do, filling up his overlords with drones, as there's an SCV stuck between the eggs, that hatchery is going to cause so many problems. But, okay, what is Great going to do here? If he drops all of his drones, okay, I see he's coming in with troops first, and then he's going to drop all of his drones down at that 9 o'clock base. Still trying to get rid of the base down at the 5 o'clock, not working out. There are some vultures in the area to kill everything. Great, I have to give Great some credit here because he's doing a good job of keeping C from mining. As you can see, C running away from the 5 o'clock base, he ran away from the 6 o'clock base, and he's had to lift command centers all through this game. So I think that Great's head is in the right place, but he just doesn't seem to have enough troops out there to get it done for whatever reason. He took every single base at the top half of the map, so it's kind of unusual. He hasn't had the troops to fight back this push, but he has been going predominantly for Zerglings. Zerglings against Goliaths, not going to work too well. Even if he can get lucky, sneak in, pick off a couple of tanks, it's just not going to work out in the long run. You can see Great shaking his head. He's run out of almost all mineral mining. He does have the 2 bases on the sides, but C has been kind of mining minerals sparingly. He still has plenty of mineral mining bases, using a lot of gas himself, but he still has minerals left. Forced to run away again because of the Guardians. But yeah, C has done a great job defending this whole game too. So even though Great's been very aggressive, just hasn't been quite aggressive enough. Another drop from C, of course. His favorite place to drop, the 9 o'clock expansion. And all of these drones are going to meet an untimely demise. There is the 9 o'clock being cancelled, luckily, for Great, so he's going to save a little bit more minerals there. But all of his Guardians going down. Great is not looking very good right now. He is still morphing Guardians, even though that's costing him so much gas, I'm sure, at this point. But not producing from very many larvae at all, just because he doesn't have any mineral intake anymore. He has the 12 o'clock and the 3 o'clock. That's all he has mining right now as far as minerals go. And C still has plenty of mineral intake, been conserving that all game. And now we're going to see Great go for another drop. I think Great should have probably gone for more drops in this game, especially inside the main, where he can limit the production buildings. Or at least get C to lift them up or something like that. But, oh man, this is a long ZVT. A very fun map. I feel like I know this map already. Just watching one freaking game on it, I feel like I know this map so well. So I'm glad that I did this, guys. Wonderful. But the Guardians, still a few Guardians in. Picking off some troops, but economic harassment isn't going to do much at this point, because C has the entire bottom half of the map. He's going to expand at the 9 o'clock soon. And I think C will be able to do this soon enough. Here comes some Overlords to drop the Zerglings in. Zerglings are going to melt the Goliaths and the Vultures. And I think that will pretty much be it for Great. I don't see many options left for him, since he has basically ran out of mining. GG! C is moving into the round of 16 after a harrowing battle on Grand Line SE. Great played very good too, though. I can't take anything away from him there. I'd like to see him back in the next OSL, of course, but now he's completely eliminated. C, one of the first contenders, well, the 5th contender, in the round of 16. Has been Nuke, going to move on to the next series.